Morning, everybody. We'll start in just a couple minutes. Let's wait and see who else is going to join in. We don't have as nice a day today as we've had the last couple, although it's been pretty hot, but maybe we could use a little bit of rain, a little bit of downtime. I don't know about you, but when the sun's shining, it makes me want to go out and do stuff, and of course we're all kind of stuck in what we can and can't do, so maybe there's some stuff you need to get done in your house, and a little bit of rainy weather will help you to feel okay about that. So just wait another minute. Today we are going to use a chair today, just at the very end, so hopefully you have one handy. And I think we can get started. So let's just start with our feet hip width apart. Really ground those feet into the floor. And then let's roll our shoulders back. Bring our palms forward. Let those shoulders just come down and relaxed, melt down your back. Close your eyes gently and just breathe. Bringing your awareness to your breath. And just breathing naturally. Not trying to change the rhythm. Just noticing it as you breathe in and you breathe out. And just letting any distractions outside of the room, notice them, let them go. And then we're going to do a very quick body scan this morning. And what I want you to do as we go through this, and we're going to do this very quickly, just notice any areas where you may be feeling a little bit of tension and try to release that tension as we go through. We're going to start at the top of the head and then coming down to that spot in between your eyes, just above your nose. Notice if there's any tension there. Just try to release it. Top of your cheeks. Release any tension there, down through the back of your neck and into your shoulders, between the shoulder blades, and coming down through the arms and the fingertips and the wrists, and just any tension in there, just let it go. And down through the small of your back and your hips, down through the legs, and the back of the calves to your ankles, the tops of the feet, down to the bottoms of your feet and your toes. And then just come back to your breath. And on the next breath, inhale for about 5 seconds. You're going to breathe in. Starting now, breathe into your belly. Breathe into your chest, open your mouth, and let it all out. And one more time, breathing into the belly, filling up the chest, Open the mouth and let it all out. And then just come back to a natural breath. And let's gently open our eyes, wiggle the fingers, wiggle your wrists one direction, and then in the other, just waking everything back up. And let's just bring our head forward and back and forward and back. Coming to center, looking over the left shoulder. Bring the chin around across the chest and look over the right shoulder. And then coming back to center with your chin on your chest, raise your head up again, looking up. And coming back to center. And then from here, just tilt your head over to the left and bring that right arm out, feeling the stretch in through the neck, a little bit through the shoulders. And then lower the arm, bring the head back. We're going to go to the right this time and bring the left arm out. And again, feeling that nice lengthening through the neck, nice stretching through the shoulder. And then bring it on back to center. All right, let's take our legs and we're going to take a nice wide stance. And then we're going to take our feet. I want you to take your feet out to a 45-degree angle. And then your knees kind of pointing in that same direction. And we're going to come down into like a squat. So you want to come down, keeping your weight maybe a little bit in your heels. Make sure the knees aren't coming in front of your ankles. They should be behind. And then as we sit here, we're going to bring our hands up to cactus. And we're going to do a few moonflowers here to just wake up our shoulders and start moving breath to movement. So on an inhale, you want to come up, raise your arms up, and exhaling, come back down to the original position. Inhaling up, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale, keeping the chest up. Try not to bend over. You want to keep the chest up. And up. And down. And one more time up. And this time when you come down, come all the way down as if you're gathering flowers or something from below, and then bring it all the way back up again. So we just changed these from moonflowers to sunflowers. So coming all the way down, all the way back up. And exhale, inhale, couple more, exhale, really warming up the shoulders, feeling a nice gentle stretch in through the hips, up, exhale down, and getting a little building a little bit of heat here. And one more time down, back up, and let's come back down to the cactus arms and holding it here. So now from here, you can take your hands down. We're just going to take our hand on our right leg, and we're going to take the left arm and bring it up overhead, stretching it tall. Now on an inhale, really reach up, and exhaling, come over to your right. And we're going to hold it here. It's really important to have that reach and then coming over, because it'll open up the rib cage, open up the obliques, give you a really good stretch there. Inhaling, let's come back up, and exhale, bring that hand down. And now we'll do the other side. So around an inhale, or bring your arm up first of all, your right arm. On an inhale, reach up, exhale, bring the arm over to the left. Holding it there, feeling the stretch in the right side. Continue breathing. Feel that breath filling up the rib cage. Keep reaching as you bend. And on an inhale, let's come up. And exhale, bring it down. And from here, let's just forward fold as we're here, all the way down to the floor. Bending the knees, walk over to the right. And walk over to the left. Feeling a nice little stretch in through the inner thigh. Coming back to center, bring the toes forward. In fact, bring the feet in a little closer, hip width. Bend all the way forward, bend your knees, and let's rise up to standing. And from here, rotating the arms back, rolling the arms back, now rotating. And forward. And let's take them up. And push them down. And bring them back up once again. And push them down. So we've been working now on, I think it's frontal plane. We're going to now work a little bit on the sagittal plane. I may have those backwards, but it doesn't really matter. So let's just take our left foot forward and our right foot take a nice big step back. So you're in a lunge position. Your right leg, your left leg should be bent, knee over ankle, and your back leg. Try and get your heel flat. It's going to give you a nice stretch, a little bit through the hip flexor there. And we're going to bring our right arm up and let's bend that wrist back. And the opposite way. And then releasing the arm, let's take a step in with that back leg and put your weight on the right leg and lift your left foot up. So now your toe is flexed. You should be feeling that in the calf on your left leg. And we'll just hold here for a moment. Never stop breathing. And then close, put that foot down and come to standing, and we'll do the other side. So your right foot's going to come forward, your left foot take a step back. So you're now in a lunge position with your right knee over your right ankle. Hopefully you can push that heel back on your left foot so you can feel the nice stretch in through the hip flexor here. And we're going to take our left hand up. Hold it there. And then bring it down. And then lowering the hand, bring that back foot in just slightly. Put the weight on your left leg now and lift the right toe up. Just hold it there. And breathe. Never hold your breath. And then lower that foot and let's come up to standing. And I have no idea what time it is, so we're just going to finish off with a chair. So taking your chair and sitting towards the edge, so your sit bones are right at the edge of the chair. Let's take the right leg, cross it over the left, flex the foot. Actually, while we're here, let's just rotate that foot. The ankle, actually, you're rotating. And rotate it back. And finish off with your foot in a flexed position. And then sitting up tall, let's hinge forward at the hip till you feel a nice stretch. Try and stay tall. Try and keep your chest forward so you're not hunching over. You want to really hinge at the hips. And then come on back up. And we'll do the other leg. taking the left leg, crossing it over the right. Again, rotate that ankle in one direction and then in the opposite. A lot of creaking going on in these ankles. And finish off in a nice flexed foot with your nice flexed foot. And again, sitting up tall on the sit bones and lean forward. As far as is comfortable for you, as far as you want to feel that stretch. And breathe. And then come on back up. Put your feet again flat on the floor. We're going to take our left hand, put it on the right hip. Right hand is going to go to the back of the chair. Again, sitting up tall. Turn the torso and then continue turning the neck to look over your right shoulder. Again, as far as is comfortable for you today. And breathe in, breathe out. And then release the head. Then bringing the torso around the front, releasing the hands. Let's go the opposite way. So we're going to take the right hand now onto the left thigh. Left hand goes behind. Sitting up tall. Let's turn the torso first. And then continue with the head. Looking over the left shoulder. And release the head, release the torso and the hands, and come forward. And like I said, I have no idea. Oh, we're at 9:15. So let's just, from here, do a few shoulder rolls back. And forward. And lift the shoulders up to your ears. And down. And then up to the ears one more time. And when you're sitting at your desk and you notice you're doing this because you're having a stressful day, just bring them down. And just rest your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. Just breathe. And on the next inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhaling, bring them down to heart center. And I hope you all enjoyed your stretch today and you're feeling calm. And you can take this calm with you all through your day just by coming back to your breath and focusing on your breath and breathing, doing a couple of nice long inhales and long exhales. And have a great day, everybody, and enjoy your weekend. Namaste. Look at my dog. Can you see my dog? She's so comfortable just laying there. Thanks, everybody. See you later.